Welcome back, my awesome people. In today's episode, I'll be diving into a topic that's been making headlines for months and could have significant implications for both Canadians and Americans. President Trump's proposed tariffs. Specifically, we'll explore the potential effects of a 25% tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico, and a 10% tariff on Chinese goods set to be implemented as early as next week. Let's break it down what these tariffs could mean for consumers, businesses, and the broader economies on both sides of the border. In late November 2024, President Trump announced his intention to impose a 25% tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico, citing concerns over drug trafficking and illegal immigration. Additionally, a 10% tariff on Chinese goods is also planned, but it can also be more. These measures are part of a broader strategy to protect American industries and address trade imbalances. However, such significant tariffs have raised concerns about potential economic repercussions. The Bank of Canada has noted that U.S. tariffs increase the prices U.S. consumers pay for imported goods, leading to higher inflation. While a stronger U.S. dollar might provide some offset, the overall effects will likely be a negative. Canadian businesses exporting to the U.S. may face decreased demand due to higher prices resulting from the tariffs. This could lead to reduced revenues and potential job losses in export-dependent industries. The same report from the Bank of Canada indicates that U.S. GDP growth could slow because of retaliatory tariffs imposed by other countries, including Canada, may lead to a significant substitution away from U.S. exports. The Canadian economy could experience a slowdown due to decreased exports to the U.S., its largest trading partner. Industries such as automotive, agriculture, and manufacturing might be affected greatly. For example, Detroit's car manufacturing sector hopes to see a revival under President Trump's proposed tariffs and policies. However, critics, including economists, argue that tariffs could be detrimental due to the interdependence on imported parts. Farmers on both sides could also face challenges. U.S. agricultural exports to Canada might decline due to retaliatory tariffs, while Canadian farmers could struggle with decreased access to the U.S. market. Canadian leaders have expressed strong opposition to the proposed tariffs. Conservative Party leader Pierre Poilievre has vowed to retaliate against President Trump's planned tariffs if he becomes Prime Minister, emphasizing that both Americans and Canadians would suffer in a trade war. Mexico and Canada are uniting against U.S. President Donald Trump's threat to impose 25% tariffs on their exports. Both nations are preparing retaliatory tariffs and have offered concessions to gain favor. Businesses worldwide are bracing for the potential impacts of these tariffs. At the World Economic Forum in Davos, concerns were raised about the uncertainty and economic disruptions. Did you know that identity theft is the fastest growing crime in America? There's a new victim every 14 seconds, and investing in any cryptocurrency requires a lot of your personal information to be shared with different crypto exchanges, crypto gaming platforms, and crypto purchases. Your personal information and identity can be shared and stolen by anyone online and even sold to the dark web. I personally have been a victim of a phishing scam a few months ago. It was an email that looked and sounded exactly like one of my employees, but guess what? It wasn't. I clicked on the link, and a few days later, I received various emails from various subscriptions that I subscribed to, claiming that I had changed my passwords when I did not. And believe me, this was a scary moment. Thankfully, I had the Aura app, and this saved me big time, as the Aura app searched everywhere on the web, including the dark web, for my personal information, and was not only able to alert me, but I was able to cancel my subscriptions without any further damage to my personal identity. Those who have had their identity stolen are often shocked when it happens. Imagine trying to log into your email account one day only to see the password had changed hours ago. And then you start getting notification of activity from your bank, credit cards, crypto accounts, etc. That's scary, and unfortunately, a reality for too many people, including myself. And that's why I am excited to partner with today's sponsor, Aura. Aura is an easy-to-use app that includes everything that you need to stay safe online. Aura protects you from scammers and hackers by scanning the so-called dark web, where criminals sell stolen information looking for your emails, passwords, and social security numbers. It alerts you fast if it finds anything. They help you fight back against those annoying websites that make your personal information public by automatically requesting removal of your information. This helps reduce robocalls. Aura gives you near real-time alerts on suspicious credit inquiries, like if someone was opening a loan or credit card in your name. Their VPN allows you to stay anonymous online by keeping your browser history and personal information safe and encrypted. And they protect your devices from viruses, malware, spyware, and more, so the bad guys can't break in. Aura even helps you manage what your kids can do on their devices. You can restrict specific apps, set screen time limits, and even set focus times to ensure your child is doing their homework instead of binging YouTube. And their password manager lets you store and access your online passwords securely and conveniently. Maybe you already have an app that does one of these things, but with Aura, you don't have to download and pay for 7 separate apps. Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online. If you sign up right now, Aura will give you a 2-week free trial with my link. You'll be shocked at how much of your private information Aura finds exposed over those 2 weeks. So go to aura.com/JacobRant. Again, aura.com/JacobRant to start your free trial. Also linked below in the description, or just scan the QR code. Companies are considering contingency measures to mitigate potential losses. The proposed tariffs by President Trump are poised to have far-reaching effects on both the US and Canadian economies. While the intention is to protect domestic industries, the interconnected industries of modern trade means that such measures could lead to higher consumer prices. This can also slow economic growth and strain political relationships. As the situation evolves, it's crucial for businesses and consumers alike to stay informed and prepare for potential changes in the economic landscape. So, Jacob Rant, what are your personal thoughts? Well, my awesome people, tariffs suck. Who wants to pay more for things when we're already paying out of our ass for simple things like groceries and gas? Rent will go up, house purchases will go up, homelessness will definitely increase, and undoubtedly people will start going crazy. So no, I am definitely not in favor of tariffs, but at the end of the day, that just means you need to level up to be able to afford the cost of the new normal that we are living in. Remember that saying, you will own nothing and be happy? Who said that? The United States, Canada, and Mexico are bound by the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, also known as the USMCA, which facilitates trade among these countries. Nearly 30% of US imports come from Canada and Mexico, highlighting the profound economic interdependence in these countries. A survey by InMoment revealed that 83% of consumers anticipate changes in their shopping habits due to the tariffs, with 56% expecting price increases for goods and services. Categories like electronics and dining out are expected to see significant spending reductions, and regions like the North Country, could experience higher electricity prices as they import a significant portion of their energy from Canada. Canada has prepared a response plan that includes imposing similar tariffs on US products, initially targeting about $40 billion in Canadian dollars worth of goods, with a possible second phase affecting up to $150 billion worth. Future Prime Minister Pierre Poilievre emphasized that both nations would suffer in a trade war. Key sectors such as the lumber industry have already faced increased US tariffs, with rates on Canadian softwood lumber products rising from 8% to about 14%. Economists warn that such tariffs could have significant negative impacts on inflation, economic growth, and key industries, including the oil and auto sectors. The interconnected nature of the North American economies means that disruptions in trade can have cascading effects. As the deadline is approaching, It's essential for individuals and businesses on both sides of the border to stay informed and prepare for potential changes. The proposed tariffs have far-reaching implications, and understanding them is the first step in navigating the challenges that are coming up. So what are your thoughts on the tariffs? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if this video gave you some value and insightful content. And remember, my awesome people, just like all the information that I mentioned in my videos, assess your risk appetite, always diversify, and please do your own due diligence, because I am just a clown on YouTube. Stay ranting.